upon a time, in a quaint little town named Cheerfulville, there stood a magical furniture store called Fantastical Furnishings. The shop was known for its unique and enchanted furniture that brought joy and delight to everyone. Among the many magical items in the store, there was a special pink chair named Poppy. Poppy wasn't just any ordinary chair. She had a lively personality and loved to chat with anyone who sat on her. Her pink color was bright and cheerful, making her stand out in the store. Her cushions were as soft as a cloud, and her wooden frame was sturdy yet elegant, with intricately carved patterns of flowers and butterflies. Poppy loved being in fantastical furnishings because she got to meet all kinds of interesting people who came into the store. One sunny morning, the shopkeeper, Mr. Whimsy, dusted Poppy and placed her in the front window display. She had the best view of the town square and could see everyone passing by. Poppy loved this spot because she could greet all the children walking to school and wave to the shopkeepers opening their stores. She enjoyed watching the hustle and bustle of Cheerfulville, feeling like she was part of the community. As the day went on, a little girl named Lily walked by the store with her mother. Lily had big, curious eyes and a smile that could light up the darkest room. She stopped in front of the window and stared at Poppy with amazement. "Mommy, look! A pink chair!" Lily exclaimed, tugging at her mother's hand. Her mother, Mrs. Thompson, smiled and looked at the chair. "Yes, it is a lovely chair, isn't it? Do you want to go inside and take a closer look?" Lily nodded eagerly, and they both entered Fantastical Furnishings. Mr. Whimsy greeted them warmly and guided them to Poppy. "This is Poppy," Mr. Whimsy said, patting the back of the chair gently. "She's a very special chair, you know. She loves to talk and make friends." Lily's eyes widened in wonder. "Really? She can talk?" Mr. Whimsy nodded. "Go ahead, have a seat, and see for yourself." Lily climbed onto Poppy, and as soon as she sat down, Poppy felt a warm, tingly sensation. She loved the feeling of making a new friend. Poppy's voice was soft and gentle, like a lullaby. "Hello, Lily. I'm Poppy." "It's so nice to meet you," Poppy said cheerfully. Lily gasped in delight. "You can talk. Wow, this is amazing." Poppy giggled. "I love talking to new friends. Do you want to hear a story?" Lily nodded enthusiastically, and Poppy began to tell her a magical tale about a brave knight who saved a kingdom from a fierce dragon. Lily listened intently, her imagination running wild with the vivid pictures Poppy painted with her words. Mrs. Thompson watched with a smile, seeing how happy her daughter was. After the story ended, Lily looked up at her mother with pleading eyes. "Mommy, can we take Poppy home? She's the best chair ever." Mrs. Thompson glanced at Mr. Whimsy, who nodded encouragingly. "I think Poppy would love to go home with you," he said. And so, Poppy the pink chair found a new home with Lily and her family. She was placed in Lily's bedroom, right next to the window where she could still watch the world outside. Poppy felt a sense of belonging and happiness in her new home, surrounded by love and laughter. Days turned into weeks and weeks turned into months. Poppy and Lily became the best of friends. They spent countless hours together, with Lily sitting on Poppy while they read books, played games, and shared secrets. Poppy loved listening to Lily's stories about school and her friends, always offering words of encouragement and comfort. One rainy afternoon, Lily came home from school looking sad. She sat on Poppy and sighed deeply. "What's wrong, Lily?" Poppy asked gently. Lily sniffled. Some kids at school were mean to me today. They said I was weird because I like to read and play with my dolls instead of playing sports. Poppy's heart ached for her friend. Oh, Lily, you are wonderful just the way you are. Everyone has different interests, and that's what makes each person special. Don't let anyone make you feel bad about who you are. Lily smiled through her tears. Thank you, Poppy. You always know what to say to make me feel better. From that day on, Poppy and Lily came up with fun and imaginative games to play together. They created their own little world filled with adventures and magic. Poppy was always there to offer support and encouragement, helping Lily build her confidence and self-esteem. One sunny morning, Mr. Whimsy visited Lily's house to see how Poppy was doing. He was delighted to see the strong bond between Poppy and Lily. Poppy looks happier than ever, Mr. Whimsy said with a smile. I'm glad she found such a loving home. Lily hugged Poppy tightly. I don't know what I'd do without Poppy. She's my best friend. Mr. Whimsy chuckled. I'm sure Poppy feels the same way about you. As the years passed, Lily grew older, but her bond with Poppy remained as strong as ever. Poppy witnessed many milestones in Lily's life, from her first day of middle school to her first dance recital. Each moment was cherished and celebrated together. One day, Lily, now a teenager, came home with exciting news. Guess what, Poppy? We're moving to a new house. Poppy felt a mix of emotions. She had grown attached to Lily's room and the familiar surroundings, but she knew that as long as she was with Lily, everything would be fine. That sounds wonderful, Lily. A new house means new adventures, Poppy said with enthusiasm. The move went smoothly, and Poppy found a new spot in Lily's new bedroom. The room was bigger, with more space for books and games. Poppy felt a renewed sense of excitement and curiosity about the new neighborhood. Lily's new school was challenging, and she sometimes felt overwhelmed with homework and responsibilities. But no matter how tough things got, she always found comfort in Poppy's presence. They continued to share stories and dreams, with Poppy offering wisdom and encouragement every step of the way. One evening, as they were watching the sunset from Lily's bedroom window, Lily turned to Poppy with a thoughtful expression. Poppy, do you ever wonder what it's like to go on an adventure outside the house? Lily asked. Poppy's eyes sparkled. I do, Lily. I've always dreamed of seeing the world beyond these walls. But I'm happy here with you. Lily smiled. How about we go on a little adventure together? We could visit the park and explore the town. Poppy's heart leapt with joy. That sounds amazing, Lily. The next day, Lily carefully carried Poppy to the park. It was a bright and sunny day with birds singing and children playing. Poppy felt a rush of excitement as she took in the sights and sounds of the outside world. Lily found a cozy spot under a big oak tree and placed Poppy there. They spent the day reading books, watching clouds, and enjoying the fresh air. Poppy felt more alive than ever, surrounded by nature and the joyful laughter of children. As the sun began to set, Lily looked at Poppy with a grateful smile. Thank you for being my best friend, Poppy. You've made my life so much brighter. Poppy felt a warm glow of happiness. And thank you, Lily, for bringing me on this wonderful adventure. I've had the time of my life from that day on. Lily and Poppy made it a tradition to go on little adventures together. Whether it was a visit to the park, a trip to the beach, or a stroll through the town, they cherished every moment and created memories that would last a lifetime. Poppy, the pink chair, had found her true purpose to be a loyal friend and companion to Lily, sharing in her joys and comforting her in times of need. And in return, Lily gave Poppy the greatest gift of all, love and friendship. And so, Poppy and Lily continued to explore the world together, one adventure at a time, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. They knew that no matter where life took them, they would always have each other, and they lived happily ever after. The end.
The Adventures of Bobby the Bank Chair. The Adventures of Bobby the Bank Chair.